day with work. And I guess I could talk about going through life transitions and what that is like. Um 25. So I guess I haven't went through like all of the life's transitions I can go through, right? But I can only speak on the experiences I have had. And the main thing I know about myself is that I do not like change. I like to be in situations where there are routines and patterns I am familiar with. The minute that changes, it feels like the world's exploding, is the best way I can explain it. Like, my mind is just like, it's upset. It grieves the loss of the pattern it had that existed. And it my mind is always striving for simplicity. How can things be as simple as possible? Now, simplicity for me is achieved through, not a lot of steps being involved, or by things being very familiar where it just feels easy to do. Like, I feel like familiar I'm not even gonna say it. I feel like things being familiar can make things feel simple because that's the way you're used to doing it. Things not being simple are things constantly changing, and you have to constantly adapt or modify how you do things. And I'm not going to say I'm not adaptable. I am very adaptable, but I do not like adapting. When you're good at doing something but you don't enjoy doing it, that's how I feel. So that's the status. So I've always, as I've grown up, as I've gotten older, as I go through life, I realize, hey, change is a part of life. So you kind of got to get used to it. You can't expect things not to change, right? We change presidents every 4 years. We go through weather changes where the weather changes. Things happen, and you gotta pivot. You start a new job, you get a new boss, you have to move places, right? So, and move places where you move to another town or you move to another state and you didn't plan on it. And that's change. That's truly change. And there's nothing you can do about it but adjust. So it's like, how do I make change more enjoyable? Well, the part of the reason why I don't like change, and I think other people don't like change, is that it's viewed as a negative. I gotta do things different than how I'm used to. What if I don't like this new thing? This is going to be really inconvenient for me. And in order for change to feel less, impactful, less inconvenient, less negative, is that you have to view it in a different light. So a part of that is, even if it's not genuine, you have to make yourself be excited. Look at things through a different lens where it's like, hey, this job could introduce new opportunities. Oh, this job is going to give you more pay. Or this job has better benefits. Oh, moving to this new state, this new state has better weather. This new state has less traffic, um, has less crime. It's the grocery stores in the state is cheaper in this new state that you moved in. This new apartment doesn't have noisy neighbors, and you get to get a full rest of sleep. Or you know what? You might like this. You might like this new thing, and you don't know you like it yet. Be open to liking it. You know, it's you reframing how you look at things, you know? And not all change can be positive. But you can perhaps view it less negatively. And it makes it easier to go through that transformation. Maybe it's like, you know, some people say when something bad happens to you, it's like a breakup, for example. It's like, oh, something's better around the corner and you don't know it yet. Or you're going to like expand your mind, or you're going to become a different person, which is a better person when you're going through this, you know. That's a way to spin it positively, where it's like, yeah, this is a negative thing that's happening, but something positive can still come out of it. And that's a way to be okay with change, to learn how to survive it, as someone who doesn't like change. I'm very nostalgic. I love my past. I'm not saying everything about my past is sunshine and roses, but I like to reminisce a lot of good memories, or just memories in general, old childhood homes I've had, and something about nostalgia, or the feeling of home. When things are new, they don't feel homey yet, they don't feel cozy yet. New things don't feel that way, and that's the one thing that doesn't change. Well, it'll eventually, once it stops being new, it'll eventually feel that way. But new things, you don't get that experience right away. That's why, like, I like to be cozy. I like to be inside in a warmth. So I do want to challenge myself, though. I feel like I have to challenge myself a bit more, by doing things that challenge me, even if I don't feel like it, because I've been a bit lazy. I'm thinking maybe I should travel, expand my horizons. I like solo travel. I do have fears regarding that, but I think I need to challenge myself. To be honest, I kind of need a vacation. Work feels like freaking brain rot. Like, I'm just like, why do I care about this? Outside of the money, why am I doing this? And it's like, if it's only for the money and there's no passion behind it, even though I like my coworkers, it's just like, where is the meaning and purpose? But yeah, I'll talk about that in another video. But for now, I'm here. Bye. Back into my